Silicon Valley, by some estimates, spent $45 billion last year on life extension. And in many cases, some of the leading lights in Silicon Valley are actually trying to conquer death. The founders of Google, Larry Ellison, the Oracle founder, said that he was contemptuous of death, that he never thought much of it, to which Michael Kinsley, the columnist and founder of Slate, said, you know, it doesn't matter so much what Larry Ellison thinks about death. What's much more important is what death thinks of Larry Ellison. I felt, so this, in many ways, it started out as a book to critique the narcissism of people wanting to live longer and longer and longer. And as it turned out, you mentioned that I spent time at the Stanford Center on Longevity. I decided, because I'm a terrible procrastinator, as your story underscores, that I would go and spend the year at the Stanford Longevity Center, because that would give me some structure and discipline. And it turns out that I'd drive from my house in Berkeley down to Stanford most days and invariably get stuck in traffic in front of a Prudential billboard that says the first person to live to 150 has already been born. To prepare for a longer retirement. And now that billboard's been replaced by one that says robots can't take your job if you're already retired. So. But the book really evolved from a critique of trying to live on endlessly, literally, to one that's really about the relationship between generations and how do we live on in that way, as opposed to trying to actually be future generations.